Living in the Arab Peninsula had its own rules. We were a number of tribes with social red lines, and we had ancient traditions that people worked hard to keep alive. Traditions that no one had the stomach to rise against. Here, if one person made a mistake, her or his entire tribe had to be punished for it. Everybody had to pay for just one person's sin. In these tribal struggles, if one person got killed, we had to kill several in return. This drastic action was not only to send a warning out, but also to restore our ruined pride. Moreover, sometimes before a trip, a person would have to lend a valuable personal item to a trustee. When the person returned from the trip, it was not surprising to find the trustee had been rather untrustworthy. Retrieving what the traveler had given to the trustee, if not impossible, was very difficult. In short, maintaining citizens' rights happened only on rare occasions. This dysfunctional lifestyle was the norm of our lives for many years. We were so used to living this way that it did not seem strange to us. Well, every now and then we might have felt that something is not right, but because we were steeped in our social traditions and conditions, it was hard for our people to even imagine an alternative change or lifestyle. When Muhammad came, he brought along a wave of changes, and the impossible began to look possible. While Muhammad respected the traditions, he removed the chaos between the tribes and established a reasonable order. Muhammad overturned some long-accepted principles that had been blindly accepted for decades, even though they were absurd. Only after these rules and practices were gone could life become easier for us. Muhammad taught our society that each person is responsible for her or his acts, and a person's tribe is not to be blamed for his or her behavior. Therefore, the heated flame of hatred and enmity that was always burning between the tribes grew colder and colder. Now, travel deposits were being returned safely, and personal ownership of property became a respected principle. People would no longer aim for other people's properties without considering the social and juridical consequences. Muhammad's teachings eradicated hijacking and robbery in our society. Basic rights were defined for every single person, irrespective of his or her social standing. The tribes did not execute the ancient traditions and principles on their own judgments anymore. While Muhammad recognized local authorities, he established a central government. The rules that were defined were for the benefit of all people, not just particular tribes, and Muhammad took the responsibility of enforcing these rules as well. Every chance he had, he would remind people of these principles and ask everyone to respect them. Muhammad created a social discipline that when it spread its wings, a lovely peacefulness set over everyone's lives and all worries left. Finally, we could travel in peace or trade in harmony with each other. And when a problem arose, we knew who we could trust to resolve the dispute with justice. Until this time of peace and order, we did not even know what we were missing. However, Muhammad initiated a great revolution and we found our missing piece.